Hello everyone. As you probably realized with the hand I just waved to you with, I'm right-handed. And if I'm given the choice between using my left hand and right hand for doing things, I'll probably go with my right hand most of the time. My left hand isn't a complete nightmare though. I'm pretty dexterous in both hands. And there was a time in my life where I did attempt to learn how to be left-handed. So I know I can accomplish detail with my left hand. I'm going to insert an example here so that you can see what it's like. However, when it comes to knitting, it really doesn't matter if you're right-handed or left-handed, honestly. That's because even though there is a right-handed way how to knit and a left-handed way how to knit, either way, you're still holding on to the needles with both hands and you're still using both hands to make the stitch. Where it does make a difference, though, is crochet. Crochet, you only have the one hook, which you hold in your dominant hand, while your non-dominant hand holds the crochet. Today, however, I'm going to switch the tables, and I'm going to attempt to crochet with the hook in my left hand. So I was smart this time. I actually made a swatch of what it's like when I crochet right-handed. So this first row right here, this is single crochet. The second row right here, this is half double crochet, and the third row right here is double crochet, and it's about 5 stitches across. So we're going to get started. We'll see how much of a mess it is for me today. Typically, I would make the slip knot with my right finger out, so I'm just going to switch that around and do it with my left finger out. I would just like twist it around. Okay. So now got the first chain. Okay, so that's 3. 4. 5. Right? 6. With crochet, you always add like an extra chain or 2 chains or 3 chains, depending on what type of stitch you're going to do. So actually, typically I would bend the yarn this way, but as I'm doing it left hand, that's not going to work, so I'm going to have to bend it this way. All right, so I put it in the second chain from the hook. Pull it through. Oh. I didn't realize how automatic like the direction of the hook had become. Wow. When I did the first single crochet, when I'm like crocheting right-handed, I don't even think about which way to hold the hook. I kind of just know. Here, I'm really having to like make sure I'm pulling it through the right way. I feel like people who crochet left-handed hold the hook differently. Maybe you guys hold it like this. Will that make it easier? Kind of. Maybe not. As I switch back to the old way. Through the needle. Oh. Didn't get the hook again. Okay. Let's try this again. All right, and then the last one's always the hardest one. Wow, I don't typically see the hole like that. I'm usually going the other way. Now it's tight though. Oof. It's like I'm expecting the hook part of the hook to face me so I can actually see like the yarn go in. kind of like, I want this part to face forward, but I'm often seeing myself seeing that part, which is kind of confusing. Also, I think I split the yarn. Did I split the yarn? I can take that out. Yeah, I split the yarn. Can I fix that? Let's put the yarn through that, and let's pull that loop through. Ooh. As it all comes out. So then I just use my finger to help it along. Maybe last night was not the best night to cut my nails. But if they had gotten much longer, they would have been a nightmare. So, c'est la vie. There you go. Boom. First row done. Bloop, bloop, bloop. So now we're going to chain 2. Yeah, the hook's doing the thing again. Okay. Don't crochet the yarn tail. There we go. Okay. So we turn it around. Yeah, we're going to have to turn it that way. It's weird because right-handed is like, yeah, like when it's like facing me this way, it's like, yeah, of course I can start working on it like that. But when I'm doing it left-handed, I have to make it go the other way because I'm like going that way. Now you wrap the yarn around before we put it in the row. The yarn is not on the right side of that. Okay. I have to go around like this, I guess. No, I have to wrap the yarn differently around the hook. There you go. Okay. And pull through. That way I have the yarn coming from the back of the work instead of the front of the work, and then it doesn't, like, I can manipulate the hook better. So we wrap it around. So yeah, because I feel like I would typically go like this and it would work, but I have to go the other way. Oop, I just split the yarn again. You don't want to split the yarn. That's not fun. Oh, it goes the other way. No, it goes that way. Okay. I still find myself like using my right hand to do like a lot of the yarn manipulation. I guess that's what my left hand is doing when my right hand's doing the hook, or maybe my right hand's taking on more of the work than my left hand does because my left hand doesn't know what it's doing. So I finished the second row here. You can see, bloop. I'm going to chain 3 for the double crochet. I guess crocheting was more two-handed than I thought. All right, back around. Oh, no, it has to go the other way. We know this now. Okay. I guess the left hand, when I'm like using the hook and the crochet in my right hand, is actually responsible for the yarn. It's funny, I made the swatch right before the video so I could have an idea of how I do it right-handed, and I forget what I did now. It's just such an automatic thing now. The yarn is not holding together the way it should. Okay. Also, there's like something different going on with the stitches because of the way I'm winding the yarn. I'm not winding the yarn the same way, and it shows. Wait, does that have that? No, that has that. Oh. Okay. What I thought was an anomaly apparently exists in the regular swatch too. Just in a different direction. Okay. Bring this through. And it's time for the last stitch. There you have it. This is the left-handed swatch. I mean, honestly doesn't look that different. Tension's slightly off. I mean, the thing that is different between the two swatches is the direction that the stitches go. Because obviously the yarn's gonna twist in a different way when you're going to the right than when you're going to the left. The tension's a bit different too. I mean, when I put them on top of each other, they're mostly the same size, which I'm kind of surprised at how close to the same size they are. But the left side is somewhat smaller, which is not what I would have expected. I would have expected the left side to be bigger because the tension would be looser, but even so, the tension is still largely the same, which is so strange. I was expecting the tension to be different. Maybe if someone else wants to try this and then show me their results, we could actually see more of a difference, because I don't see that much of a difference for me. I'll take pictures and like post them at the end so you can compare for yourself. But yeah, that was today. Have a good day.